Hi y'all, good morning from Owensboro, Kentucky. It is tournament day on the Ohio River. I got my kayak in the water here. We got the sun coming up. There's a man that's gonna try to, how many rods you gonna beat me with today, Adam?
16.
16 rods today. Lord, I'm gonna have to go to 4 rods instead of my normal 2 to have a chance against him. Look at sunrise there, folks. That's the best sight we'll see all day. We may not see a fish, but we're seeing a hell of a sunrise over there. But yeah, folks, I rolled into town last night. No pre-fishing, never fished here before. So me and you my tournament partners today, we're winging it out here, folks. I looked up the launch site closest to where our tournament check-in's at because I figured it would give us the most time on the water today. And it's on a nice river bend. So I said, we're gonna launch, we're gonna head up river, and we're gonna work an outside bend today. It looks good on the map, so we're gonna roll with it. Apparently everybody else had the same idea. There's 12 people in this tournament. We got 2 here. Adam's launching. I hope he's got his kayak on spot lock because I sure as hell ain't going out there to get it for him. And we had a couple other guys already launched. So great minds think alike, I reckon. But 12 people today. First place, $1,790, I think. Second place, $500. Third place, $150. Big fish, $800. So pretty big stakes today. And you know me, I like beating these guys like Adam. Let's go fish with 10 plus rods. So y'all take one last look at that sunrise. We're gonna get out here, we're gonna make a run, see what we can find up through here and fish our way back to the card day. Okay folks, I've made a run up river here, and this spot is on a river bend. So I launched way down there below the bridge. And the river, it almost makes a horseshoe shape. It goes down that way, comes up here, and then loops around this way. And so I've got us over here pretty much dang near on the bank, because when I'm fishing a bend like this, I typically like to get the outside bend, try to get on that deepest break line there. So I'm gonna take my graph. I got the live scope here. I'm gonna point this transducer over, because the map card here on the Ohio River, I haven't found one that's accurate that works. Like it shows nothing. I mean, this says we're in 9 feet of water, we're in 44 feet. So I'm gonna take the live scope, let's expand our distance. Okay, you see right here where it starts to come up on the bank. So my live scope is here, it's pointed this way toward the bank. And so 40 feet this direction, the land starts to come up. I wanna work that edge right there. I wanna work that all the way back down through here toward the car today. That's gonna be our pattern. So I'm gonna be suspending baits. Again, with me not being able to come up here and pre-fish and get on any kind of technique or pattern or anything like that, I said, you know what, I'm gonna do the kind of fishing that I like doing, I like it, that I enjoy. So we're gonna just suspend 4 rods today, incrementally work our way down. The current, it was like 0.8 right through here. So, I mean, it was really kind of a much lower flow than I anticipated. So I think what we're probably going to do is drift a little bit. We get on some fish, we get a hit, we'll spot lock, we'll set there. We'll just incrementally make our way down through here today. But yeah, y'all, it's just kind of I was on the fence about coming up here. I really didn't want to come up here and fish this tournament, but our tournament director, Mike, he guilted me into it, doggone it. So here we are. We just going fishing today, y'all. Whatever happens, happens. If you're seeing this, we obviously got on some fish, though. I wouldn't be posting no skunk video, tournament or not. But come with me today, y'all. Let's go catch us some fish. It should be about time here. Let's see where we're at 6:59, perfect. So I'm gonna get these lines baited here. We'll drop down, fish vertically, and make our way along here, y'all. Let's do it. I got so focused on telling you where we're fishing at, I forgot to show you the rigs and baits and all that. So I got some skipjack yesterday before I drove into town. That's a head right there. Got a stinger fly below it on a Carolina rig. And we're gonna drop that down and fish it under. I'm spot locked right now while I'm getting set. I'm gonna get everything down. I'm gonna slide over here about 40 feet and get us right on the edge there. And then we'll just start making our way down. But I'm gonna do 2 heads and 2 chunks. All of these rigs here, they're all the same rig. Carolina rig with the Catfish Sumo bait stalker fly. Got 10/0 size circle hooks. I'm gonna put the head baits up front and the chunks on the back rods. And that's gonna be the setup today, y'all. The skipjack is the only bait that I have. So I hope these fish like a skipjack today. They can have anything they want as long as it's a skipjack. Well, y'all, we off to a heck of a start here. I went from 44 feet to 38 feet like that as I was drifting. Now look, I got one rod hung here in my hand, 2, 3, and this one back here, guess what? It's hung too. We got 4 rods in the water and every last damn one of them's hung. That fish right there just come up and flipped me a bird. Lord, y'all, we may be tying on 4 new rigs right here to start. 5 minutes into the tournament, we already got every line snagged. Y'all supposed to be my fishing partners. You gotta look out for me. Now grab a rod when it starts coming up quick. All right, y'all, we're a little under 2 hours into the tournament. I'm still fishless right now, and it looks like most of the rest of the field is too. There only have been 4 fish submitted. Right now, Adam Flegel's in the lead, 35.5-inch fish. I'm mixing things up though, y'all. I was trying to make my way down here this outside bend, but I've come up here. There's 2 catfish boats sitting right here below me and another kayak right down below them. So I keep making my way down. I'm just getting closer to them. I'm gonna be encroaching on them, and they're cutting off my scent trail downstream anyway since they're set up below me. So I'm gonna call an audible. It seems like I got another kayaker up here above me too. Everybody's on this outside bend. I'm gonna go over here on this island by this bridge and just try to get some water that ain't just covered up with people right now, you know, and see what's going on. But my plan coming out here, suspending baits, ain't working out. I've not even had so much as a tap on my baits. I've tied on a couple different rigs. These back rods, I'm gonna run my normal dragging rigs. I'm gonna cast them out though. So they're gonna be sitting on bottom with my baits just off the bottom with the floats. And these other rods up front, I've tied on normal Carolina rigs that I'm gonna cast out. I'm just working my way down through here. I keep running into snags, and you know, the current's about 0.8, 1 mile an hour. So I was trying to cut my speed down about 1/2 mile an hour, you know, and drift it and let my scent get out in front of me. But I just keep getting snagged up and breaking off rigs. It's incredibly frustrating, and of course I'm not getting bit anyway. And so we're gonna make a change. We'll run over here to this island. We'll see what's going on over here. But ain't looking good for me right now, y'all. We're gonna have to get it together, y'all. Y'all, whoever come up with this plan for us to pick the launch closest to the check-in and work this river band, it's sure looking like a dumb idea right now. I can't believe y'all thought this mess up. Well, don't look now, by gosh. I think I've got a fish hooked up. For video purposes, I know it's been a few seconds since the last segment. In reality, we're over halfway done with this tournament. It's after 11 o'clock and I can't buy fish. This is the first bite all day. He ain't very big, but he's gone. Dadgummit. He wasn't very big, but you can see what I've done to my baits. I've downsized my baits just to try to catch anything out here. I've moved down. I guess I'll give you a little update here. I was hoping to do an update with the fish, but I've moved down river here. I made a long run first thing, right? Get up on that outside bend, and I'm getting snagged. I go through a bunch of rigs, and then I make my way down a little further, and there's boat, kayak. So I cross over. Think I'm going to go hit that island. I fished there, I ain't doing it good. I went over and I scanned that bridge, the bridge pilings with the live scope, looked around, thought maybe I'll set up there, didn't see nothing. So I made my way back down river here, got on this outside bend again, and once I got below the ramp here, I wasn't really seeing anybody, so I thought I'll set up here. But man, they just ain't, I can't catch anything. And I'll show you the scoreboard here right quick. Let me get it pulled up here. As of 11:17 here, so we're at just over the halfway mark of this tournament. 3 hours and 43 minutes left. 12 people in the tournament, 7 have submitted fish. First place, 76 inches with 3 fish right now. 27-inch fish, second place there. Aussie, he's got a 33.5-inch fish and 2 20-inchers basically. Big fish is still 35.5 inches. So it's just one of them days, man. Everybody's struggling out here, it seems like. So frustrating to be skunked at this point in the day. But the positive part of it is, basically one fish right now could change your fortune out here. You get a 36-inch fish, you're in contention to win an 800 bucks at this point for the big fish prize. You get, 2 or 3 bites in a row with as low as the scoreboard is right now, you're in contention to win. So it's still anybody's game, but I'm very frustrated, y'all. I started out bad, coming up here just trying to wing it today. Having never been here, didn't really come up here with a plan. I thought I'll just get out here, take this outside bend, do my thing. And I ain't been able to do my thing. So now I'm anchored or spot locked here, baits cast out. The other wild card that I got going for me right now is I used a lot of my battery getting upriver this morning, making that long run, which did not pay off. I thought I'll use a lot of my battery getting up there, but then slowly make my way down. And so when I cross the channel and zigzag back and forth and scan the bridges and run real fast down here, I've used up most of my battery. So I've actually turned my graph off. That way, in the event my main battery dies, I can plug my trolling motor into the graph battery and hopefully get back to the car today. So I told you, y'all, man, these tournament videos, I show you the good, bad, the ugly. And boy, right now it sure is ugly. I hope things turn for us. I got something working this rod here. I don't care if it's a damn 12-inch long fish at this point. I just like to get on the dang scoreboard. It may be a 12-inch long fish too, the way he's acting. Is he hooked up? He is not hooked up. That's the smallest bait I have out, and he's too damn small to eat it. I slid over here a little bit. I was kind of fishing over there by them barges there, and so I've just made, instead of going down further, I slid out this way, cast my baits back out, and I got a fish so small it can't eat my smallest bait. The struggles continue, man. I think this one might be hooked up, folks. I don't know if he'll stay hooked up, but I got one on for now. It's another tiny bait. This fish has hit it 57 times, but he's on for now. Is it possible we can get the skunk out? I don't care if he's 12 inches long, if he'll just get me on the dang board, man. Right now, 3 fish this size would have you in contention to cash in a check. As sad as that sounds. I mean, just one of them days on a bad stretch of river, I reckon. Them fellas in the boat tournament out here yesterday and the day before, they had a 2-day tournament, and we followed them up the day after. From what I was told, they made a long run. The guys that did well made a long run. They was like 40 miles away from here. That's a channel cat too. Lord. Come here, channel cat. Come on in. I guess we're gonna get on the board with the channel cat, folks. On my look at that right there. That fish has seen better days, folks. I'd rather be fishing for them right there than these channel cats. Normal trip though, I'd consider myself to still be skunked by having a channel cat, but today, this is about as good as it gets. You gotta be. Look what he had done to the bait though. That's all that's left of it, man. And that was a small bait I had on. Beggars can't be choosers today. While that channel cat acts a fool and wears some energy out of himself, I'm gonna rebait and get that cast out. And right here you can see, man, that is a tiny bait on that. I wish I had a smaller hook right now. But This is apparently the size of the fish we're going after at the moment. This is what everybody else seems to be scoring, the few people that's caught fish. So if this is what we got to fish for today, then we're gonna make do, by gosh. That right there is a 24.5-inch channel cat, and that's about as happy as I ever been to catch one. I've busted his lip there too. He'll think twice about biting my lure again. Get out of there, fish. He's done bled all over my board though. He got me back in the end. Made a mess all over the floor of my kayak too. Yeah, y'all, I already got that bait cast back out. So we already got it back in the water, but I guess technically we ain't skunked for the tournament anymore. But I still feel like personally I'm skunked out here. If all I get's a channel cat, man. One of them days, y'all, but hey, 2 more like that, and we're in contention, believe it or not. 2 more like that, and we're in contention. On this back rod, y'all, he's pulling a little bit now. That one's pulling a little bit. That's a better fish right there now. This was on my dragging rig that I'd cast out. I'm spot locked. And so them dragging rigs, I got to float, and so it's keeping them up off the bottom a little bit. When I gave up suspend fishing, I tied on 2 of these, and I tied on 2 Carolina rigs, which I've cast out to the side. Now what I've done, y'all, I'm over here by these barges, but I just kept making my way out to the right here, toward the middle of the channel. And now I got that little channel cat, and now I got this, so we got like 2.5 hours left in the tournament. I've literally sat out here all morning for one dang channel cat to this point. I think I'm just gonna stay parked here. I ran all over creation first thing, wasted a ton of time, which was a huge mistake in hindsight. I should have just picked out a spot and sat on it for 8 hours probably. But we got one on here. If we can land him, it'll be fish number 2 toward our limit. I don't know if I mentioned it, our 3 fish limit today. Blues, flathead, channels, any combination. When I submitted my channel cat a minute ago, it was still like 76 inches, had the lead, so not a big score day. Okay, this might be a blue cat here. Small one, but it's a blue. He's ate the head bait. Part of it anyway. Blue cat, you're the happiest I've been to see a fish your size, I'll tell you that. Come on in, buddy. I thought my other back rod was getting hit there for a second, but I was imagining things, I guess. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Before we unhook him, or before we get our pictures, I should say, we're gonna throw this bait back out. It should be in good shape because ain't nothing been messing with these baits. They're dang near perfect shape when I pull them in. We'll go ahead and get it cast back out just to try to be efficient, and then we'll take our pictures. If you're new to my channel or new to kayak catfishing tournament scene, our scoring is done by length, not weight. So we take pictures on an approved measuring board. And I'm gonna cast this bait out while I talk to you. It's here. Just a little toss behind us. I'm not casting real far, don't really need to because the current's gonna sweep it back as it falls down. But we take pictures on an approved measuring board, date, time, and GPS stamp, and a tournament identifier that's given out the night before our tournaments. And then those fish are submitted to a live leaderboard. So let's get this guy measured and see what he'll do for us. That one there, 27 3/4 inches, so a dink by my standards, but by gosh, that's about a monster today. How you feel about being called a monster, fish? He said he's been called worse. So have I. Well, y'all, my spirits are improving a little bit, by gosh. Get 2 fish here, one of them being a channel cat, but I'm gonna score that one, get it put on the leaderboard here, and then I'll give you a leaderboard update after that. We're in the home stretch here. It's almost over, y'all. We finally winding down, and now we finally getting some fish here too, so it's a good feeling. Not getting skunked today. I can officially say now that I got a blue, I've got the actual skunk out off this trip because them channel cats don't count with me. They might count in a tournament, They don't count with me, by gosh. But let's score this fish and see where we're at. So here we are, 12:36. That fish put me at 52¼ inches in 6th place currently. So we get another 25, 30-inch fish, but we're gonna be right up there near the top. Again, top 3 getting paid today. So we're literally 1 fish away right now from potentially cashing a check, as crazy as that sounds. That's why, folks, you just got to keep grinding. No matter how bad the day's going, no matter just things going wrong, bad decisions made, you're never out of it. And this tournament, the tournament hours are 7 to 3, and then we've got an hour to make it to our check-in. And my strategy picking this ramp was, it was the closest one to our check-in. It's literally right up there. I can see it from here. So we're going to be able to have lines in right up until 3 o'clock. So we got 2 hours and 24 more minutes here to hopefully get 1 more fish. And if we do, man, y'all, how awesome would it be to have a day like we've had and somehow still walk out of here with a daggone check, man? That would be, boy, that would be a story, wouldn't it? Back rod, back rod. Oh boy, here we go, here we go, here we go, y'all. Boy, I hope we land this thing. He ain't no monster, I'll tell you he ain't no monster already, but we don't need a monster right now to get us in contention to cash a check. We just need another fish. This is another one here that's on my float rig. Y'all, hold on, I gotta stretch my leg out here, y'all. I got a cramp. I'm gonna have to stand up a second. I got a cramp in my hip. I'm getting old, y'all. Been sitting in this kayak too long today. A normal trip, I'd already be at the house. Y'all know me, I get my fishing done in 4 or 5 hours and I go home. These long tournaments wear on me, sitting in one spot all day. Yeah, folks, this is 3 fish off this spot right here. I guess I'll just go ahead and just finish out the tournament. Sitting right here. Might as well. One spot's as bad as another. Everywhere I've been out here today. At least this one's producing some fish. Oh, by gosh, looky here now. Looky here. This is a fun sizer. This is gonna be my biggest one of the day. I didn't think he was that big. Boy, we need this one. Folks, we need this one right here in a bad way. Oh man, he got my other line over there too. He's in one of them. I don't know which line he's in, but he's in one of them. Let's see how he's hooked here. Is he hooked good? Come here, fish. Let's just go ahead and get him in. Come on, fish, get in here. Oh, buddy. Y'all. We needed this fish so daggone bad and we just got him. I don't know what the hell. I guess I don't know what line he's in, to be honest with you. I don't know. He's in one of them. Unless he found my other line. I had to break off the one on the far right when I switched out baits a while ago because it was snagged. Yeah, I don't know where the heck that other line's in. I'm gonna have to reel these others in a minute. Figure out which one he's got in. Y'all, we need to do, I can't get that hook out. At least he wasn't coming free. There we go. Finally get the hook out on this thing. Man, y'all. Oh, man. This one right here is gonna help us in a big way, y'all. There it is in all its glory, people. 33.5-inch blue cat. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set y'all up here a minute. I want y'all to take a picture of this fish. For me, by gosh, I want to hold him up and give him some front camera time. This fish right here's made my day, y'all. Oh, boy, fish. Oh, boy, he don't care about getting no picture with me, and he just got me right in the you-know-where. Ooh. Boy. Whoo, fish, I could have done without that. Oh, boy, you know what? I don't even care now, fish. You gonna do me like that? Get on out of here. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, y'all. That right there, buddy. I've been feeling all morning long like I've been kicked in the gonads because I made a dumb decision to come up here, and boy, that right there really hit me in the gonads. All right, y'all, let's score that fish. I may have to get some ice out my cooler here and ice my you know what, buddy. That fish done a number on me, y'all. All right, before we ice our gonads and submit that other fish, let's cut us another bait and put on. That was another one. I had just a real small chunk with the gut pocket cut out. I just, I downsized my baits because I'm just trying to get a bite. And that one there ate a small chunk, so we're gonna put it back out. That was on the dragging rig that I had tossed out behind me, and I think the other line that he was in was this one to my right. I'm gonna reel it in here in a second and make sure that I still got bait on there and everything, but let's cast this out. Just a short toss there behind us. That current will sweep the sinker down. And we'll get it reset and be back in business here, folks. I'm a lot more optimistic right now. I'm gonna be swollen in my nether regions, and not in a good way, but I'm a lot more optimistic about this tournament. So I'm submitting my fish here right now. It's 125. We'll get it submitted and see where we're at here on the leaderboard. Let's see here. Oh, buddy, that move. Okay, Adam Flegel's caught another fish, looks like. So he's at 90 inches first place. That one there put me in second, 85 3/4, and got some distance here between me and third place there. Joseph Garrett at 76 1/4. So if we can just replace that dang channel cat, 24.5 inches, if we could get an upgrade on that, man, we're in good shape. Let's see what the big fish is here. Adam's still got the big fish, 35.5 inches. So if he holds on to first place in big fish, he's walking out of here a big winner today, because it was 1,700 and something for first place and 800 for big fish. I think second place was 500 maybe, or 600. I done forgot, y'all. It's been a while since I looked at it. And third place was 150. So through it all, buddy, we got an hour and a half to go, hour and a half to upgrade our score, hour and a half for other people to leapfrog us. But man, to have started as poorly as I have done today, to just be in contention at this point is a miracle in itself, buddy. Miracles never cease, y'all. I did have some more bad luck when that fish hit me, though. But we're gonna keep grinding it out here, folks. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna I got plenty of bait left in the cooler, so every 20, 30 minutes, I'm gonna reel one bait in at a time and refresh and cast out and just try to maximize time with lines in the water at this point, right up till quitting time. So my regular viewers, you know me and Ryan Bortz, we got a little bit of a competitive rivalry going on. We like to just give each other a hard time, talk some smack and stuff. So first tournament of the season, this is our third tournament of the year. The first one, I won, he finished third place. So I got him, get a picture with me of him raising my arm in victory, right? Well, last tournament down in Chickamauga, he beats me. He finished first, I got second, so I had to return the favor, right? He wanted me to get a picture with him, raising his arm in victory. And I did it, because I'm a good sport like that. But this guy goes and shares that picture all over the interweb. Everywhere I look through social media, there is that picture of me raising his arm in victory. I ain't never heard the end of it, folks. So right now, Ryan is having a pretty lousy day. He caught a fish apparently early on today. I ain't had nothing going since. So since we're an hour and a half to go and we're dominating him right now, I say we give him a little phone call here and talk some smack. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to call him. And yeah, here we go. Okay, I'm calling him. Let's see if we can put him on speaker. How do we put him on speaker? He ain't gonna pick up. He better pick up, doggone it. We're gonna talk some smack. I told him I was going to call his ass today when I got the lead. It took me all day to get the opportunity, but he ain't picking up. He's dodging it right now because he knows what's coming. I told him y'all was going to talk some smack to him too. This ain't over, folks. He must be busy reeling in a fish. After he gets that crap submitted and we're still ahead of him, we're gonna talk some smack, y'all. Y'all stay tuned, it's gonna happen. So we're in the golden hour now, 50 minutes to go. Adam Fleagle still got the lead, 92 inches. I'm hanging on to second. Aaron Grubb has moved up to third, 79 inches right now. Big Fish is still Adam at 35.5 inches. We do have a little bit of a wild card situation going on though, folks. The tournament director made an announcement there, a post a little while ago saying is one of the guys out here is having trouble with their app. They've caught some fish, but they can't get them to submit through the app. And so part of our check-in, we have an hour after the tournament ends to make it to check-in. We also have that extra hour to submit fish if we have any technical difficulties like that, so he can make it to check-in, show the director the fish, yada, yada, yada. So who knows who that is or what they have. But bigger situation than that, I can't get Ryan to call me back. You know, I was going to talk some serious trash to him, and y'all were going to talk some serious trash to him, and we were going to roast him a little bit because we're so far ahead of him right now. But I can't get him to pick up the phone or call me back. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make another call. We're going to call his wife. That's right, we're going to call Lindsay. Because Ryan may not pick up, but I got a feeling Lindsay might. Let's see here, let's put her on FaceTime. She has no idea this is about to happen either. Turn the volume up on that. She better pick up too. I swear if both of them don't pick up.
Hello.
Hello there, Lindsay. You're on camera right now.
No, don't tell me that.
I'm filming your ass right now. This was supposed to be Ryan, but I can't get him to pick up the phone because I'm dominating his ass right now. I was going to talk some major smack, and I can't get him to pick up, so you're the next best target. Do you have anything to say for your man? I'm beating him by like 60 inches right now.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I figure he'd been calling you, crying to you all day long.
No. I've only talked to him once.
Well, you know what it is? He's probably afraid you're going to change the locks on him if he craps the bed at another tournament. I told him, I said, you done quit your job to be a YouTuber and you ain't put out a video since you done it. I said, that wife of yours is going to change them locks if you don't cash a check at today's tournament. Yeah, buddy.
How much longer till the tournament's over?
50 minutes, and he's 60 inches behind me. So he needs him about...
For me to give him a call and give him a pep talk.
Well, by God, you better do something, and you better tell him to call me back too, because otherwise, mine and your chat here is going to make it's probably going to make a video anyway, because I'm talking trash to somebody today.
This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious.
You'll learn not to. You'll be like Ryan before long. You won't pick up a phone when I call.
I was like, is this real, Justin Johnson? Okay, I'll answer.
Yeah, by gosh, this ain't no prank call.
Maybe something was wrong, actually.
Oh, something's wrong, all right. Ryan's getting his ass whooped today. That's what's wrong.
That's really wrong if you're beating him by 60 inches.
Lindsay, I've caught 3 fish all day. I've tried everything in the world to not catch fish so these guys have a chance today, and I just can't give it to them.
Well, apparently, when I talked to him at, it was 11 o'clock y'all's time, I guess.
We're Central Time here right now.
Oh, okay. He had only caught one and missed some and got snagged up at some point. So.
I done lost 8 rigs out here. I've caught more snags than I have fish today. It's been ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what he told me when I talked to him. He said it's just, there's...
Yeah. But one of us has persevered and one of us ain't. And so you better call him and give him a pep talk here because he's running out of time.
Yeah, I'm going to call him and give him a pep talk. But, you know, this is the name of the game. Either you catch him or you don't.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, pressure's got to him, by God. He's buckled today. And he's a long way. He was making a long run today, too, so he's probably got to leave early to get back to check-in, I'd say.
Probably so, yeah. I can't remember. He told me, but I can't remember how far he is from check-in. So, but yeah. I gotta go. I gotta call my husband.
Well, by God, you call him, motivate his ass. Don't motivate him so much that he beats me, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal. You know this.
I know. Listen, after last tournament, I raised his arm in victory. We took the picture, and it's been all over the interweb. I ain't heard the end of it. So I said, by gosh, I get up on him today, I'm calling. And so you're the next best thing, Lindsay. You're the next target.
That's okay. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it all day.
You're a better person than Ryan. You're willing to take it, and he ain't.
Hey, but you know what? If you win, he'll raise your arm up too.
Oh, by damn, he better.
Yeah. All right. Well, you have a good day. I got to call my husband.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right, bye.
Yeah, folks, I told you, by gosh, I was talking some trash to somebody today. If Ryan ain't picking up the phone, we'll call the missus. At least she'll pick up and talk to us. You watch and see, though. She will call him, and he'll pick up for her, and she'll light a fire under his ass, and he'll probably come back and beat us. I'll have to edit this whole portion out if he comes back and beats me. We got just a few minutes left. We just had this barge behind me. He dropped one off over here. We got another one going by over here, so I'm hoping that'll stir up the bottom there. Some of these people up here at Fish Ohio River believe in the barge bite. Steve Douglas has talked about it for years. It's never worked for me back home on the Tennessee River, but these barges up here are a lot bigger. So hopefully this will stir us one up, conjure us one up here in the final minutes. Let's take a look at the leaderboard one more time here before the tournament ends. Let's see, 2:41 here, so we got 19 minutes left. I'm still in second place for now. Hey, look right here. Ryan's caught another fish, y'all. Lindsay's calls done motivated him. He's got another one up there. He's up 58 1/4, so he's in 7th place now. But we got 18 minutes left at this point, so anything can happen, folks. I'm having lines in right up till 3 o'clock, and then we're a quick run away here from the launch to get back. So fingers crossed, y'all, I can get one more. Man, it's been just what a day, man. 4 bites, 3 fish caught. I think this is probably the worst score I've ever put up in one of these catfish tournaments. And here we are in contention to cash a check, man. What a day, y'all. It's about time. Put him on speaker here, folks. You sound like you in the car.
I'm in the car.
You done admitted defeat then, by gosh. We got 6 minutes left to fish.
I got an hour drive back.
Well, you on camera right now. I done called your wife. We done had her on FaceTime on this video because you wouldn't take your beating.
Is she disappointed in me?
She done told me she's gonna divorce you.
Well, she might.
You know, ever since I sent her that hat back last summer there, she's fancied me more than you anyway.
Well, I ain't gonna say all that on camera.
Did you end up getting any more fish? I saw you got one more.
I got one and had one hooked up, and it come off right when I was rolling rods up.
Well, that's a damn shame.
Yeah, I got some good fish stories. I broke one off.
Well, buddy, I've had 4 bites all day, landed 3. It's sucked for me.
Yeah, this is a good old Ohio River up here, buddy.
Well, you know, them damn boat guys yesterday, they putting up in big scores, and everybody's gonna see our scores and think we just suck. But they don't realize them boats ran 40 plus miles to a better stretch of the river. Ain't nobody around here catching nothing.
These guys down here said they just got beat to death yesterday.
Oh, I'm sure.
So
I'm sure everywhere out here probably got beat to death, except right here where I'm at, because there wasn't no fish here to beat.
the fish was still in my spot down here. They just wouldn't eat.
You'd think with all them fish getting released right here at this ramp, I'd at least seen one on the graph earlier, but I didn't even see a fish. I finally turned it off because I wasted so much battery. I was afraid I was going to have to plug my motor into my graph battery to get back to the car.
Well, that's all over where Adam was at, sounds like.
As he caught, I see he's got the lead right now last I looked.
Yeah, he did have.
Has he been catching a bunch of fish or just the ones that he submitted there?
I think he caught 4 fish all day.
Well, hell, that's 1 every 2 hours. That ain't very good.
No, that is for this river.
Well, I can't believe you and Mike talked me into coming up here.
Well, I didn't just want to come up here and look stupid by myself.
Well, at least we made Lindsay famous today, because by gosh, she's getting on this video. If I can't talk trash to you when I'm ready to talk it, I'm calling the missus.
I guess I get to raise your arm in secondary today.
Well, ain't nobody gonna raise the second place winner, so it don't look like I'm gonna get one here in the next 3 minutes. So
You may have to update this video after we get to check-in, because Mike said something about angler that has app issues that can't submit their fish.
yeah, I saw his post because I've been on social media because I ain't had nothing else to do since I ain't reeling in no fish.
Well, I killed my phone before 12 o'clock on social media, so I ain't had that for the last 3 hours.
Listen at him, folks. He'll make any excuse in the world to come up with why he didn't answer when we called earlier.
Well, I answered now, so.
Well, technically you called me. You didn't answer. You called.
Well, I returned your call.
After Lindsay's done called and she done told you, you better call and take your beating here, by God.
Yeah, I'm going to take it. You know me.
At least you got that second fish, so I didn't beat you by 60 inches like I was up earlier. I was really going to talk some smack at that point.
It wasn't much under that because it wasn't no big one.
Well, it's 3 o'clock. I'm going to reel up and go up here. I guess I'll see you when you get back. I ain't sticking around long, though. I'm gonna get home tonight. I ain't staying another night in this town.
I'm going to try to get home before you do.
Well, you live an hour from here, which makes it even more embarrassing that I beat you so bad, since technically this is your home water.
Well, what happened to you on your own water last week?
I cashed a check, by God. That's what happened.
Well, I might still get that mystery fish prize.
Well, you better hope for that's all the hope you got, because you can kiss that Angler of the Year goodbye too, man. I got a 1st and 2 seconds now.
Nah, we got Nick and Jack coming up next week.
Well, is that next week?
Or, well, next tournament.
I hope it ain't next week. I'm gonna need a few days to recuperate after this mess.
I think it's 3 weeks from yesterday.
Okay. Well, I hope Lindsay lets you go to it after you done crap the bed up here to another one.
Well, she's coming with me so she can tell me what I need to do while I'm down there.
Well, maybe I ought to avoid Nick Jack, because after I put her on video today, she might whoop a fire out of me.
She talks real mean, but she ain't that bad.
All right, man, I'm gonna reel up and get the heck out of here. I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, I'll see you in about an hour.
All right. Well, folks, it took him to the end of the day to call us back, but by gosh, we got him. So I'm gonna reel these lines up. We'll go up here. I don't know who that other person right now. Well, last we looked there on the leaderboard, 9 people had submitted fish. So that means one of them 3 was probably the ones that was, at least one of the 3 was having problems with their app. So who knows how it'll shake out, but look at this fish. I don't care if he hits it now. You're too late, fish. I don't even want you having that bait. I guess I ought to throw this bait out here though and feed them. These fish, even the channel cats, I've needed them. So them 3 I released here, I want them eating good tonight. I want them having their supper on me, by gosh. But anyway, y'all, this has been easily the worst tournament score that I've put up in any of these tournaments. And just a tough day for everybody from the looks of things. The boat tournament guys, man, they were hauling in big fish, but I had talked to some fellas last night there when we were doing our board check, and the people that was catching, they were running 40 plus miles away to different pools. So, you know, that's just how it is. We could have made a run like that here, but with me not having fished this stretch before, I wanted to, in hindsight, I guess it may end up paying off for us if I cash a check, but I really wanted to fish somewhere close to the launch. That way I could have lines in from 7 to 3 and not have to be like Ryan is right now, where he had to pack up and leave early to make it back to check in there. So, you know, it's a gamble either way you do it, but as poorly as we've done, we're in contention to cash a check right now, y'all. So, hey, I mean, we walk out of here breaking even or turning a little bit of profit, that's a win, y'all, regardless of how poor the fishing was. Oh, we're here at the award ceremony. I was gonna have Ryan hold the camera. He can't even get their damn live stream going, so Jeremiah here, he's a good man. He's gonna hold the camera here for us.
National Trail Kayak event at Owensboro, Kentucky. These are the results for us. Top tier being paid. First is 1,700-ish, second's about 600, third's 150, mystery fish will be 150, big fish is going to be 800, I believe. We unfortunately had a medical scratch last night. Dave, we wish the best to your family. He's an OG to this sport, so everyone, prayers for his family. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to put his personal business on the live. But third place with 83 inches and 3 fish, Joseph Garrett. Thank you.
Oh, you have to stay up there.
I'm new to this, guys.
Photo ops, buddy.
Second place, coming up from Tennessee, no pre-fishing at all. He just went and fished today. Justin Johnson, aka Kayak Catfish, 85.75.
I didn't fish well, Josh.
And then first place and big fish coming in from Kansas, 35.5 inch big fish, 92 inches overall, Adam Flegel.
Congratulations, sir.
I would like to shout out the sponsors, Raccoon Creek Outfitters. A lot of us here run their kayaks. I would also like to thank Catfish Sumo. A lot of us here run their gear. Obviously King Cat for allowing us to be part of their team this year, and Adam Flegel for the awards. So, smile. Oh, and the city of Owensboro. Yeah, I'll get this all down one day. So, all right, smile. All right, thank you guys.
All right.
Next event at Nick and Jack.
Heck of a job there, Jeremiah. I never doubted you. Ryan would have messed it up for sure. All right, y'all. That's a wrap. We'll see you in the next one.